You have one life. You may live to be 70 years old and that's it. End of the road. Think very clearly and very carefully and start very young. What do you want to do with it? Do you want to spend a good 30 to 40 years of it working for a company that would instantly replace you once you're gone? Think about it. Even if you retire as vice president of a Fortune 5 company, the moment you walk out the door, somebody is going to instantly fill in that position. There's a reason why people who work 9 to 5 jobs are more prone to a catastrophic midlife crisis. After a while, you'll look back and you'll see emptiness. You would have made money, but the more you make, the more you spend. That's how economies thrive. That's how governments run. You'll begin to have more expensive lifestyles and work harder to sustain them. You may even die of a stress-induced heart attack along the way. The world will congratulate you for every promotion. You will chase the illusion of happiness and the illusion of success, but you never really are succeeding. You never really are making a personal statement. In fact, you would never make a personal statement in all of your life. Your statement would be the catchphrase the company you work for goes by. Just do it. Think different. It's finger-licking good. It's unimaginably a million times worse if you don't even like your job. And then by the time you're 50, after you've put your kids in very expensive private colleges and prepared them for the same rat race that you ran, you'll go home and sit on your couch, take your antidepressants, and you'll wonder, is this it? Is this all that life holds? Because you've run all your life and got nowhere. There are two kinds of people. There are some who love their 9 to 5 jobs. They don't complain. They're pretty happy where they are. Their 9 to 5 has given them enough money to build a decent life. They've crafted a perfect work-life balance, and they're grateful. But there are also people whose entire meaning in life has been ripped apart by their 9 to 5 jobs. People who have lost their identity chasing it. It is up to the individual to recognize what category they'll fall under. Life is an exploratory experience. Committing to working more than half of it behind a desk is a big deal. It can be overwhelming. You don't take anything with you when you die. It's such a cliched thing to say, but some things in life are cliched for a reason because they are undeniable truths that are very frequently denied. It's a trendy world. People live by the latest trends. Touch the stars, break the rules, be different, be like Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk or Ritesh Agarwal, or your existence is irrelevant. The startup culture has taken over everything. It's the new cool. A person who opens a garment shop also calls it a startup. A group of people start the same cliche online selling platform, which thousands of others are already doing, and call a startup. Another trend is a 24/7 corporate job, where you work day and night and spend the most time on airplanes, hotels, and roads. You shouldn't have a private life, but a 7-figure salary and an international holiday every quarter. People who look upon these trendy career goals ought to look down upon every traditional career. Rather, I should say, today people look down on everything which gives you a simple and comfortable existence. A normal, peaceful life, without much stress, in the company of family is considered a waste. However, the critical question is, what do you want from your life? Close your eyes and think for a while that how you want to spend your life, by enjoying the basics, the purpose for which you were born, or for a passion that drives you crazy. Do anything, just don't blindly follow the crowd and the trends. I think people like the idea of starting their own business and being their own bosses, but most people cannot stomach the entrepreneurial life. Most say they don't like working a 9 to 5, but they like its convenience over the alternative. A 9 to 5 is convenient in that you get a regular paycheck, unionization, clearly stated working hours, working under supervision, instruction with clearly defined tasks, socialization, unlike running your own business where you don't have a regular paycheck, working odd hours, no guidance, so at times you don't know what to do or whom to ask for help, less socialization. Furthermore, starting your business entails a lot of risks, and rightly so, because most people have no idea how to run a profitable business. Competition is rife in this global economy. The difficulties in navigating the bureaucratic landscape of regulation, the unpredictable nature of the market, especially dealing with the market, it's a nightmare. Produce commodities and you'll be undercut by others. Come up with an innovative new product and the market might not take it up. You never know for sure what's going to be a hit and what's going to be a miss. You might have heard many people turned entrepreneurs saying that you'll never turn rich or you'll never achieve big things if you keep working 9 to 5 jobs. Let me clear that most of those people started with a regular job, and only after they were fairly settled and had a backup plan to fall back on financially and to support themselves, they started with their startup idea. Also, you need to take into account the experience factor. When you work in a job, you get to experience the shortfall and blocking points of all the projects you work on pretty closely. You realize how things work and how to hold discussions with clients and what all process goes into assigning resources and getting the work done, which is more than the customer expectations. Just because you're being told one thing doesn't mean you should jump on it. Give it a thought. Think from all corners about how you'd manage finance, where would you acquire sustaining resources, and how you'd secure contracts and many other variables. Unless you've at least a decent idea and map in your mind of how to proceed, I'd never advise you to quit 9 to 5 and hop on to startup just because there's a buzz around it.